Okay, page 4 of the review. Number 19, which expression is equivalent to x to the negative fifth times x to the fifth? Select all that apply. Well, if I have x to the negative fifth times x to the fifth, I know I can add these exponents, x to the negative 5 plus 5, which is x to the 0, which is 1. What do we got? 1 is here. X to the 0 is here. Both of those are correct answer. It's not 0, it's not C, and it's not E. Okay? 20, which expression is equivalent to x to the 6 times x to the negative 6? We're going to do the same thing, x to the 6 times x to the negative 6. Maybe you think of this one like this, x to the 6th on top, this goes to the bottom. We get x to the 6 minus 6, which is x to the 0, which is still 1. X to the 0 is here. 1 is here. And that would be it. Make sure, select all that apply. Alright, which of the following is not true? So, let's take a look at the left side and see if we can make it the right side. So, if I had a to the negative 1 over b to the negative 1, I know that this negative is going to the top, this is going to the bottom, so I get b to the first over a to the first, which is the same as b over a, which is what they got. This one is true, so it's not the answer. Let's look at this one. I'm going to rewrite this, 3 over 2x to the negative 2. Negative exponent, I'm going to move this. 3 stays on the top. I'm going to move this whole thing, 2x, and I'm going to make it a square. That equals 3 times 2 squared, x squared. 3 times 4 times x squared, which is 12x squared. That's what they got. That one's true, so we're looking for the one that's not true. Let's take a look at this one. 3a squared over a, all to the negative 1. Okay, what would we do here? Well, this is negative inside the whole parentheses. I'm going to flip everything. So it's 3a squared, all to the first power, which is the same as a over 3a squared. They did not get that, did they? Nope. And I could actually reduce this a little bit more, but this one is going to be the incorrect. Let's just double check this one. If I get w to the negative 1 plus v to the negative 1, well, I know that that's 1 over w plus 1 over v. C is the one that's not true. Okay, 22, same thing. If I have p to the negative 1, well, that's p to the negative 1 plus q to the negative 1 equals 1 over p plus 1 over q. These are both going to, whoops, that's negative. So they both go down the bottom. Negative means move. I move it to the bottom. That's what they got. That one is true. What about here? We have 3a squared over a, all to the negative 1 power. I know, I'm just going to flip everything inside. I get a over 3a squared. Here's what I was talking about up here. This looks a little different, but if I have an a on the top and an a on the bottom, I only want it in one spot. Same thing up here. I should have canceled. One of these a's cancels that. So that really is 1 over 3a. Same thing down here. 3 stays the same. A to the first over a to the second. Well, there's going to be 1a left on the bottom and there's a 1 on the top when we have nothing in the fraction. So that is true. X to the negative 2 over y to the negative 2. I know I'm going to put the y's on the top, x's on the bottom. Y squared over x squared. That is true. This one must be it, but let's double check it. I got 2 over 3r to the negative 3. Well, I'm going to bring this whole thing up top. It's going to be 2 times 3r cubed, which is 2 times 3 cubed r cubed. 3 cubed is 27 times 2 is 54r cubed. Not what they got. This one is not true. End of this page.